The new 2025-2026 season starts soon, so just ahead of the first matches, it's time to rank the best players in the world as they stand right now. I will rank the best players at each and every position for their performance in the 2024-2025 season, meaning how well they played in the league, at the World Cup and either the Champions or European League. I try to give you my reasons on why I rank these players this way, using their statistics and achievements to prove my point. Some players might not be on this list because of injuries, so if they missed a huge chunk of the season for example. Also, I will not take past years in consideration, I will only look at the 2024-2025 season. This just means that players who have been great in the past but did not perform well this year will also not be mentioned. But even after setting all these parameters, many of you will probably still disagree with me on some names on this list or their respective positions, and this of course is completely fine, just let me know your ranking in the comments below. But now, without further ado, let's get into the overall best of the best, the top 10 handball players of 2025. This is the most subjective list of them all because, to be honest, how do you compare a goalkeeper to a backcourt player? Also, just by the nature of the game, line players are way more important than wingers, so that's the reason there are 2 line players on this list but no wingers. So just take this as my list and give me your own in the comments below. The honorable mentions are Aymeric Min, Andreas Wolf, Sergei Hernandez, Melvin Richardson, Elohim Prandi and Simon Pütlik, and they all of course could have made this list easily. Rank 10 goes to Gisli Kristjansson. After another injury break and a slow restart, he was insane in the second half of the season, winning the Champions League and being named Finals MVP. He deserves to be named here for this achievement alone, and his numbers of course back it up. 105 goals and 104 assists in the Bundesliga, getting second place in a really close title fight is just amazing, considering he missed quite a few matches. Just like him, Luc Steins did not play too many matches in the international tournaments, as his teams dropped out quite early, but he still topped the ranks when it came to assists. That's why he's my number 9. The French champion gave a crazy 216 assists in the Star League, and he gave another 100 at the Champions League and the World Cup combined. Insane stats all around, the little magician is truly one of a kind. Even though he could not win any important titles, Nedim Remili still put up another insane season with 79 goals and 53 assists in the Champions League plus 34 goals and 15 assists for France. He gets rank 8 for that, close behind his national teammate Dikamem, who once again was a scoring machine with 76 goals in the Champions League and 54 at the World Cup. Omar Ingi Magnusson bested even these two, clinching the Champions League title with 79 goals, and he of course had another great Bundesliga season, getting second place by scoring 152 times and giving 48 assists too. Rank 5 goes to the only left back on the list, Lasse Andersson. 166 goals and 115 assists in the Bundesliga, winning the trophy and just as many goals in the Champions League as well, getting silver there. This was the best season of his career. Add to that the World Cup with Denmark and you have a true star player who fulfilled the high hopes put into him at the beginning of his career. Up next are the 2 best line players of the season. Ludovic Fabregas did not win any important title, but showed another world-class performance, scoring 72 goals in the Champions League, 23 at the World Cup, and keeping the defense together for both West Brom and France. Magnus Saugstrup did the same for Magdeburg and Denmark, but he won the big titles. The Champions League with 53 goals and the World Cup with 8 goals, 13 steals and 12 blocks, all whilst playing another amazing Bundesliga season with 109 goals, 29 blocks and 22 steals. He is my number 3 for this season. For the top spot, there were just 2 real contenders this season. You cannot really compare them. They both stand out even when put next to the best players at their respective positions. But in the end, Emil Nielsen is my number 2, as he saved 183 shots in the Champions League on 32%, and his World Cup numbers were insane. 125 saves on 43%, there is no one even near him there. He of course is a world champion, but winning the Spanish league is no major achievement, and therefore the choice for number 1 was even easier. I think no one will disagree that Matthias Gitze is the best handball player at the moment. Bundesliga and world champion, second place in the Champions League, breaking records, revolutionizing the game and dominating world-class opponents. 275 field goals in the Bundesliga, a record of course, 124 assists as well. 135 goals in the Champions League, top scorer of course, and 65 assists. And 74 goals at the World Cup, top scorer of course, plus another 45 assists. He's a 2-time world handball player now, and if he keeps going like this, I can see him winning the title in the next few years again and again if he stays healthy. If his career continues like this, he is on the road to not only become an era-defining player, he might even surpass the legends that are Nikola Karabatic and Mikkel Hansen in the conversation for greatest player of all time. It's too early to say so, but have you ever seen a player this dominant before? He just needs to keep going like this and he will surpass them and any legend before him just by doing what he has been doing for the past few years. Whatever his legacy will become, he is the best player of 2025. For me, and surely for most of you as well. The best of the best, Matthias Gitzel. So what do you think about my ranking? Do you agree or who would have been your choices? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and I see you in the next video.